Quite the surprise, Witcher. Incidentally, interesting choice of allies. Do you think Avalach is honest with you? Just curious.
Probably not. No, but it doesn't matter. You're thinking of Creganon, he's long dead. Ah, yes, Hothar, that's who I'm thinking of.
No, but honesty's not a facet of your species. So quit spewing bile, won't gain you anything.
I detect a shadow of impatience in your faces, it seems. So what brings you here?
I've come to tell you who killed our king.
You've gone through a great deal of trouble to reach me. So I must believe you've put equal effort into preparing this lie.
You shall see the truth. You will dream it.
You've been a neuromancer.
Ironic then that we chose that house
My
to start our
intuition was
journey.
correct. This will be interesting.
Exactly, Victor. Geralt, patience, one or the other. Let's be polite. This way, please.
Better believe it. This way, please.
Witcher Geralt, a true man of action.
Oh, absolutely,
Might I know
Caesar
where
James.
we're going?
To the world of the Enshay. Directly this time.
Let's go, before any guards show up.
Fun thing, actually, Caesar. It was my fullest intention... Really? A Picasso? It's my fullest intention to remove that tattoo. I just literally forgot. And I was like, this thing? Oh yeah. Alright. Yeah, I quite like that. The patient dialogues are still sarcastic. It's still Geralt being like, ugh. So, correct me if I'm wrong here, Hothor. At the end of this, we're basically going on, right?
I take it I needn't introduce our guest.
Greetings, Cyril. So it's true. The swallow has befriended the fox.
There's naught you can do to make us turn on one another.
Avalach blackmailed you. Do you not remember? Tried to force you to warm our king's bed. Treated your body like a side of pork.
I remember. But I also remember what you advised Eredin do with me once I was caught. And I remember what the Red Riders did at Caer Morhen.
I didn't come here to argue. The proof you promised. Where is it?
You will see it.
Good summary,
Your
Kekayoka.
dream. Ah, yes. The Neuromancer. Visions that cannot be fabricated. Do you wish to show me how Eredin murdered our king? What then? Am I to incite the NL against Eredin? Call for revolution?
Oh,
And proclaim
that's fine,
Avalach
Hothor.
our
That's
new
fine then.
king?
You'll do what you want.
You'll do what you want. If you decide to continue serving the regicide, so be it. Wouldn't even be surprised.
Very well. Have your oracle summon dreams of my king's last moments.
We shall all dream them, to make certain there are no misunderstandings.
Why not?
I'd love to play a noir detective game with this color scheme. That would be amazing. That thing looks familiar.
The king is dead. Long live the king.
Yeah, I can imagine that, Althor and Victor. Sort of like a little bit of a good
You
thing
must face
before
him on
it
your
gets tired.
terms. In this world, in a place of your choosing. It's your only chance. Sail to Skellige and find the Sunstone. With it, you will summon the Naga Fair. Eredin will come too. Should he call for reinforcements, no Enhel will answer.
You have done the thing most just. A new portal to Tir na Liar will open. I shall stabilize it and you will return. Come with me.
Never heard of a Netron. Doesn't sound familiar to me. Ah, look at that smile. She's so proud of herself. Aww.
Just as well. Could have been bluffing. Might have just said that so we'd let him go. Damn it, we should have pressed him.
Calm down. Avalark knows him better. We'll hear him out when he returns.
Speak of the devil.
Geralt's worried. He believes we let girls go too easily.
Just want to be careful.
Can never be too careful.
Agreed. Yet I do believe Gels will keep his word. Withhold support from Eredin.
Seems to me you have a plan. Care to share it with us?
Once we find the Sunstone, aided by your sorceresses and their magic, we shall draw Eredin's ship to a bay along the coast of Undvik. We will wait in ambush, lay a trap. When the King of the Hunt arrives, we will spring it and kill him.
Oh, Tharsis Netwin.
Just like
Yeah, that does
Defeating
sound
Eredin
familiar.
will be
I've
no
heard a little bit
small
about that.
feat.
I thought you meant
but
an
we will
actual board
accomplish
game.
Find the sorceresses of the lodge, and we'll meet at the port. Then we sail to Skellige.
Althor, I get why you said that this order was more sensible. This really connects to the next quest. Clever, buddy. Ooh, level up. And also, we're right here. Philippa. Wait, Oberon? Hold on, Oberon? There's a character called Oberon? The King of the Elders is ruled far of land of Tir na Liar. Oh, nice. Oberon, King of the Fairies. Very Midsummer Night's Dream. Wait, is that... It says it's on the same end.
Well, what is it?
No need to thank me, Philippa. Always glad to save your ass. You're welcome.
You stood to gain. That is why you saved
Exactly,
me.
Victor. Oberon. Oberon.
Way back when, did you really send assassins after Dijkstra?
You believe I... Do you not remember we were once lovers?
Maybe it's just me, but I think you'd consider that in itself to be reason enough. Actually, I've long wondered why you parted. Quarreled even.
You see, Geralt, there are those who keep
Actually,
politics
Victor, I don't
separate
mind.
from their private lives. And those who do
There's
not.
quite a
Which
lot
one
of
was
references.
The more boring of the two.
There are quite a lot of references that actually I can never pronounce his name correctly. Zipkowski put in the books as well himself, and it's sort of a way to lend, I think, authenticity to everything.
Geralt,
What is it?
nothing just yet, but something's afoot. Philippa and Margarita want to speak to me.
What about? Yeah, that
They
can't be
say
good.
about what?
No, but I have my suspicions. I bet they have plans for me. And they're deigning to inform me of them.
Yeah, I'm going with you.
Not a conversation you're likely to avoid. I'll go with you if you want.
They'll weigh their words more carefully with you there.
Wouldn't be so sure. But two heads are better than one. Let's get this over with.
Aw, look at that cat. Ah,
to speak?
best scene in the entire game.
To you,
Hands
not
down.
to Geralt.
Geralt stays or we both leave?
Let him stay, Phil. He'd learn of it all anyways, eventually.
Fine then. So long as he does not interrupt.
There we go. Yeah, yeah. So what Hothar says, from what I've noticed as well, it remembers the choices, doesn't really impact. So it doesn't offer me different quests or different routes. But, you know, every now and then somebody would have like a message of, oh, hey, I met you over here. Or, I remember what you did in Flotsam. Things like that. I'm all ears. Well, as long as he doesn't interrupt, I'm all ears.
Think of me as part of the decor.
The Lodge once had great plans for you. Important plans. Surely you remember. You were to complete your studies and become one of us. Unfortunately, that did not come to pass. We intend to revive the Lodge, and we renew our offer. You must join us. We are saddened our dear Sheila will not join in this endeavor, but the circumstances preclude any prolonged mourning. What is your decision?
Exactly,
Will
Victor.
you join us?
Just my fondness of cats.
As before, I'm to marry some princeling and become your puppet.
You were a child then, and we misjudged the situation. This time we offer you a partnership.
Yeah, that's the downside, what Hothar's pointing out, because it worked beautifully in certain other games. Yeah, there's no case of a partnership. Someone's always in charge.
No equality in the Lodge? That's garbage. Some have always taken the reins, while others politely nodded.
A wise and capable sorceress finds the role, the position that best suits her.
And yours should be supreme. You deserve to lead. Realize, please, that you were made for great things. Work with us and you shall achieve them. Just as soon as we teach you to control your power, channel...
I have Avalok for that.
You allow this. Do you truly believe his intentions are pure?
Well, welcome back, Sir Koala Bear. Good to have you back again. And Obi-Wan and Victor, the cat thing. I don't know. I mean, it's already established that sorcerers can turn into into animals in general. So just as Philippa turns into an owl, so I'm not convinced that cat is not a sorceress. But then again, I haven't seen it used so far. I don't know if Avalok can be trusted. I don't trust anyone in serious decision.
I don't trust him, I don't trust you. But that doesn't matter. Ciri decides.
Yeah.
Sages invariably have hidden agendas. Altruism is simply not part of their constitution.
Exactly, Hothar. Exactly.
Your tool in his hands. Even if
Philippa
you don't
offering
see it.
leadership.
We
Come
will
on.
assure you knowledge and protection. But you shall be your own rudder, captain, and ship. And unlike Avalach, we can promise you this.
We don't expect you to commit now. Think it over, what you've heard, what you feel. We will speak when you're ready.
If that is all, then...
We need to go to Skellige, find the
Cool, Victor.
Sunstone.
Great
Avalach
minds think
awaits
alike.
down at the port.
Sir Koala Bear, actually, I like just animals. Except in sort of my living condition, a cat is easier than a dog, because I cannot
So?
be home multiple times a
I
day
don't
to
know.
spend the energy
I
on a
really
dog to
want to
walk
talk
him
about it.
appropriately.
I'm going for a walk.
So, you know, cats fit my lifestyle better. But, you know, I always like somebody with a dog that I can play with a little bit. Okay.
To collect his protection coin for him.
How much for the gnomes,
Let's start heading out. The lodge scene reminds you of KOTOR. Yeah, it does have a little. It's a little bit reminiscent of that, right? Yeah, exactly, Victor. Who the cat would be, no idea. It's also never really addressed. Maybe it's like a thing that they might have wanted to do,
Trouble?
but in the end didn't do.
No lollygag,
Yeah, although the cats turn up everywhere in the game, that makes me all the more suspicious of it being sort of an in-joke or something that, you know, a quest that would have happened somewhere, but then development time cut short, no money, who knows? The villain in Blood and Wine? I'm calling it now. Holthor, if it actually is the villain in Blood and Wine, I'm gonna be, I'm just gonna be amazed with you. You don't walk your dog. She's also really old. Yeah, the thing is, I think I see too many people who have dogs who just keep them on a leash, and you know the people are walking them and then just calling or just not paying attention, and they don't believe that walking a dog just means having them poop outside and that's it. And I don't think that's how you should treat dogs. You should be energized and you know you should interact with them. And that's sort of something I'm not really able to offer them. Travis, thank you very much for the follow. Glad you're liking what you're seeing.
And the Emperor will grant you amnesty.
I hope we can trust you.
You can.
What of Fringilla?
That I don't know.
Hothor,
But I
yeah,
shall take it
GOG.
up with him.
You barely said hello and you're already plotting something.
It's clearly in our nature.
Give them amnesty, yeah.
I hear right. You convinced the Emperor to pardon them?
Provided they help us defend Ciri.
Got a hard time believing Emperor'd go in for a deal like that.
If you can't believe it, don't. I don't need you to.
Really? Some crackling? Oh, it was his headphones. Connector's hardly in. Okay. Yeah, I could try and test this, but let me know, because I recently did install some different drivers to maybe make the move over to Reaper. So if that's messed anything up for you, let me know, because I do want that to be good.
Bit about Fringilla. What was that? Triss told me you couldn't contact her.
Perhaps because she sits in the Emperor's dungeon, chained in Dimeritium. At least that's what Rita implied.
Yeah, how would Rita know?
How's Rita know? Barely got out of prison herself.
She spoke to Fringilla before they imprisoned her. Fringilla said that the Emperor had summoned her, and she'd explained why after the meeting. No one's heard from her since.
Thought this kind of drama only happened around Radovid.
I don't like it. That was not our deal. When it's all over, I'll need to have a candid discussion with the Emperor. Come. They're all waiting for us.
Stare and you'll jinx our work.
Okay.
All are present. You were the last to arrive. Might we set sail?
Sure, could go.
Anchors away.
Ah, Victor, that might be it. Because then, if I go here, it'll overload. Nah, it's not going in the red, but I can see why. Oh yeah, Obi-Wan, exactly. Darkest Dungeon completely wrecked the drivers back then. Which is, again, you know, why I wanted to step over to Reaper rather than voice meter. Nice. That's pretty cool.
Well, that settles the question of His Imperial Majesty's whereabouts.
Does he aim to conquer Skellige? But he knows. Those are my friends.
He wishes to grant you the Isles, with Sintra and the rest of the Empire.
There is an upside to all this.
Is that so?
The Emperor will have to help us fight the Hunt. And we've just found Fringilla Vigo.
Very calm sounding accent. Just calm sounding though, Sir Koala. Inside I'm freaking out constantly. Just kidding. Why does everyone bring up ASMR, Obi-Wan? What is this? That's just kind of creepy.
We must hurry and find the Sunstone. Seems we've plenty to do in Skellige after that.
Fringilla Vigo. We need her here.
I don't even know where the Sunstone is.
At the moment, we don't even know what the Sunstone is.
It was created so the mountain elves could summon the vessels of the NL. Now it merely serves as a symbol of a lost opportunity to unite the two tribes.
She's so lost.
Truly? Can all of you be unfamiliar with the story of Gelban and Dillion of the White Fleet?
I love it. He's just like, what is this, you plebeians? You illiterates. I really don't know. It's just no. Great storytelling voice. Well, thank you, Sir Koala Bear. Really appreciate it. Crows, witches, witchers. Yeah, yep. Most Dutch people you meet have very low voices, but I'm the exception. Yeah, I still, in my own mind, I just sound like this, just all the time. I don't know what it is. Look, I don't even need a soundboard to do this kind of stuff. This is just all me.
Tell us, please. Absolutely love elven legends.
Gelban was a sage of the Elder Elves. He fell in love with an Enshe elf, Dillion. Yet she spurned him.
That was a jest on Geralt's part.
Too late. It won't hurt any of you to know this. On the day the White Fleet was to set sail, Gelban gave Dillion a gift. The Sunstone. He believed Dillion's heart would soften in time. Once her longing for him burgeoned, she was to use the Sunstone. Though worlds away, he would return for her.
Sounds promising. Let's just hope this Sunstone proves more useful to us than it did to that elf woman.
Mickey Mouse is actually a little bit lower. I mean, that's about the highest I can go. But Mickey Mouse is more like a, woohoo! Hi everyone! So that's sort of like still, I don't know, an octave lower?
What I want to know is if we'll be able to use the Sunstone.
You? No.
Wreck your throat though.
Naturally. With a touch of help from the sorceresses.
Of whom some are below deck vomiting, while others remain unreachable.
So we're sure it's in Skellige.
The Sunstone's in Skellige? How do we know that?
From legends. Elven ones. It lies where the White Fleet landed centuries ago.
Meaning anywhere on any one of the Isles. Splendid.
Ermion. I'll talk to him.
Know where he is?
I'll ask around the port. Croc's longships are moored there.
Try Mickey Mouse impersonating Conan the Barbarian? Oh, to crush your enemies, see them driven out before you, and hear the lamentation of the women.
Can you teleport me onto Amir's ship?
That's actually quite
Not a
difficult.
chance. It's better shielded than the Emperor's alcove.
Though we could try to force our way through.
We need Fringilla in one piece.
Yeah, they know we're here.
Think they know we're here?
Emir's mages, of course.
If the matter of Fringilla Vigo were resolved, they'd probably just send her over here in a skiff.
It's far from resolved. The Emperor pledged to ensure the Lodge's safety, but...
Fringilla's a pricklier matter. She's his subject, one officially sentenced to death for treason.
You'll need to learn what Emir has planned for her, once we've found a way to toss you over to the Imperial flagship.
Toss you over. I like that phrasing. Makes it seem very precise.
I'll get on the Emperor's ship myself.
A plan to swim? With swords on your back? You'll get shot up like a sitting duck before you can say, the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes.
Don't panic. He'll find a way. Make your approach by night. You'll stand a better chance then. And once you're on board, show His Imperial Majesty this letter. Hand it to him directly. We should remind him what he promised, and what he'll get in return.
Okay, I'm off.
I'm off.
Good luck.
The one Dutch guy whose voice was so low you barely could listen to him talk. Oh, I mean, he was subsonic. Veni Vidi Vigo. Although, of course, you know, Veni Vidi Vici, as most would pronounce it, was more accurately pronounced Veni Vidi Vici.
Oh, you make a fine sailor.
Okay, let's have a look.
Was it hard? Killing got me on you.
Oh, come on. Hi there. Yeah, Yen is great, Venom. Yen is great.
Wolf, did you see? The black dogs in their rickety tubs. They bay at our gates, seek to strike fear in our hearts.
Saw them all. Where's Ermion?
Went to see Lugas. An uncrate on the throne remains a thorn in his ass. Now he's seen the Black Ones, it pricks him even harder. The druid's gone to reason with the dim-witted knob.
Think I'll join Ermion. Need to talk to him.
You have a higher voice?
And when you see
Higher than
that
what, Sir
bloody
Gwala?
twit Lugas,
Than I?
be sure and tell him... best not. The druid knows what to say. Farewell.
Alright. What is known by one is known by anyone. What's known by two is known by all. I don't know, it doesn't sound familiar actually as an expression.
Bottle of rum and wash it all down with wine.
Talks up Sonic once screamed, walls tumbled down. With a low voice. Yeah, I mean, talking in a low voice is just, I don't know. It depends though. I mean, you know, a good James Earl Jones, let's face it, that is some voice.
Hey, yeah.
Oh, Ezrin, what do you mean then by your opinion about that expression? Like, is it useful? Does it reflect reality? What kind of opinion are you looking for? That sound file, I still remember it from Dungeon Keeper. That's the sound file you get when you build the torture chamber. You tell more after? Okay. So what's known by one is known by anyone. What's known by two is known by all. I don't know. Seems like it's about rumors. You know, and how quickly rumors can spread. In that, if I keep it to that, then I'd agree with it. You know, if you want a secret kept, then don't tell anyone. So in case of secrets and rumors, I'd say it's fairly accurate. In case of just knowledge,
soul. Many souls.
I'm so happy I used that sound. I'm so happy I used that sound. So, wait, Hothor sitting, check your Twitch PMs, dingus? I don't think, give me a second then. You're gonna get a frame drop. Do I have any Twitch? I don't think I have any Twitch DMs, here. Let me check that out, Hothor. It's probably in, there we go, that messages. What a message though. Check your Twitch DMs, you dingus. Like a deep voice that's smooth and just calming. Messages, there we go. That was indeed a donation, Vaden. I'm not quite sure what you're talking about then, hold on. I'm not seeing anything new.